Hi everybody, I'm David with Bolivar Live. We're down here on, usually it's a dock of the bay, but actually today we're beachfront here on Bolivar Peninsula. Homes behind us. In fact, there's a new home construction there, and I'm here with Dave Franklin with Franklin Engineering, Aaron and Franklin Engineering. Dave, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
We're in hurricane season. It's about the 18th, 20th, but we've got a lot of it to go. Y'all have a program called the Strong Home Program, and what people don't realize is there's getting ready, there's building a home and it gets inspected, but then a lot of people let it set, and they know they've got to replace this and tighten this. But when it comes to hurricane season, we need to make sure that home is ready.
That's correct. There's a lot of corrosion can happen down here. You know, we see a lot of these fasteners that we spec out that are rusting. You know, there's rusted bolts, there's bolts that are loose, there's things that we can do, and that's part of our Strong Home Inspection Program. Is we go out and we look at everything. We look at the windows, the doors, the siding, the roof, all your railings, all the pilings, see if there's excessive checking, see if there's any movement, you know, see if we see, you know, rot at the pile line, you know, just look at everything and give you an assessment on the home. We'll give you a maintenance punch list. These are the things that we would
Need to be done.
Need to be done. And then also the great thing about that report is if there is a storm, you have a stamped report on the condition of your home prior to that, because you know, as much as we have to have insurance when you do have a claim, it's a problem.
It's sort of like a pre-insurance policy, because if you lose your roof or part of your roof and have some water damage inside, insurance is going to say, well, that roof was old. It was 25 years old or 20 years old. But if y'all have come out and done an inspection report, and you have more or less an engineered report that says, hey, this is what we found, the roof was fine, the windows were tight, the railings and everything were secured, then if they do have problem, that gives them some more or less ammunition with their insurance and say, look, I've got this report from Aaron and Franklin from the last, and you do this every year, for the last 3 years, it shows, hey, this home was in perfect shape, and it gives them a little more firepower if they need to fight the insurance companies.
Absolutely. The insurance company, their favorite 2 words is deferred maintenance.
Right.
They want to come out, and anytime they see a crack or they see anything, and they're going to say, well, you know, that's probably deferred maintenance. Well, you know, it's a very subjective thing, and I've seen people lose tens of thousands of dollars over the ability. We can't disprove their facts, you know. So if you have that report and you're going to your insurance agent and you're saying, listen, this is the condition of my home prior to the storm, it was in good shape, it's stamped off by an engineering firm, now you have to pay for these damages.
Right. And the good part is, and correct me if I'm wrong, because we've talked about this before, once you start, they can actually make monthly payments.
Yes, yeah.
So that at the end of a year, it's paid for, you do your report, and it's a done deal.
That's right. Most of the time, you know, you'll pay for the first one and you want to have one the next year, we just bill you 25 bucks a month. We'll come out, or whatever it is. For larger homes, it's a little bit more, but that's what most of it. At the end of the year, we just come back again, give you the next one, give you your report. It's automatic. People that have rental properties, this is a great rental market, but they're not at these homes all the time. They don't know what's going on, and there's a lot of liability. You know, if your handrails are in bad shape, my guys come out, they put a meter on those handrails, they do a pull test on it, and they say, okay, this meets code, and we're in good shape. So,
and once you start this, from year to year, you'll have a record that show, look, we had this problem maybe at year 2, we fixed it. At year 3, everything was good. At year 4, we repainted the house, had it recaulked.
Right.
Maybe the 10th or 12th year, you put a new roof on it. And so it's a good way to follow the maintenance and keep up with your maintenance, but also make sure that your home's ready. You know, when I hit, we lost a lot of homes down here, but they were 30 and 40 and 50-year-old homes. A lot of them were built on old pylons, old telephone poles that rot from the inside out. Now we've got the new codes, and we're going to talk about that a little bit later, but we've got the new codes, and I don't think that we'll lose as many homes now. And so it gives you a record from year to year. You know, it's sort of like I tell people, go through and every year videotape your home. Just take a sweep. That way, if you do have a claim, you've got everything. Open your drawers so they can see the dishes in there, and put that in the cloud or put it on a USB drive so that you have that, and every year redo it, because you don't realize how much changes in a year, especially if it's not a rental. You may add this or take this away or add a new TV, and all that needs to be documented.
Absolutely. You want to have all of your interior contents well documented, because when Harvey hit, we were in Rockport. I was actually there myself for a year and a half, and I saw horror stories on people who, they were coming in and they were bringing us these things, and they were saying this is the amount of damage, and they're trying to give me $40,000. And by the time we went in there and we helped them out and they got rebids from their contractors, they were up to $90,000, $100,000.
Right.
And we followed through with them until they got their money paid, because it was not right what was going on down there at that time.
Well, if someone wants to get hold of Aaron and Franklin and talk more, what's your website?
Yeah, it's www.aaronandfranklinengineering.com. Yep.
And a phone number?
It's 409-935-5200. And we're in Texas City, we're in Rockport, we're in Beaumont. We just opened a new Beaumont office, a new Texas City office. We're in Florida.
Expanded.
We're expanding, yes. We're rapidly growing. So.
Great. Well, if you have questions, maybe you've got a project coming up, you can talk to Aaron and Franklin, but check into this Strong Home Protection Program. It's something that everyone needs, especially down here, and you can do it in Houston also, can't you?
Absolutely. We do it all over. I just got finished with a bunch of houses that we did for some people over in a neighborhood in Beaumont. And they were very happy with the service. And
great. It doesn't have to be on the coast.
No, it doesn't have to be necessarily a house on pilings. We do a lot of slab houses. We're doing a bunch of them in Galveston as well, and it's picking up steam. So.
Right. Well, we're going to head on out. Call Aaron and Franklin with any of your needs. Until next time, I'm David with Bolivar Live. Y'all have a great day, great week. Come see us. God bless, and bye-bye.